you guys. I missed you guys. What's up? All right. What to expect in 2026? Literally. All right. Uh-oh. Yeah, I want to make sure everything is right. Okay. Oh my God. Love her. All right. So I want to get my other camera going. I wanted to turn it sideways, but I may not be able to do it sideways on here. Let me see. Oh, or maybe, I don't know. I got a new stand, you guys, so that's exciting. We have a new stand, so we're going to be going live from both channels. All right. How do I turn it sideways? Yeah, stream horizontally. Oh, there it goes. All right, so matter of fact, you guys, let me go get my incense so we can clear the energy. And we're going to get into what you can expect for 2026. But let me go get my incense. And I want to actually write it on my board to set the intention. All right. And to, you know, signal my spirit team, let them know. Oh, wow. It didn't put the title on my other live. All right, but this is going to be what you can expect in 2026. We're about to start reading the cards, reading the energy. I miss you guys. We had group rituals. We had a lot of one-on-one things to do. So, 222 on the timer on this other one. Keep seeing that everywhere, literally. Hey. All right, so let me go ahead and write on the board what's our title to let the universe know. You know, when you write something down, the universe is living. It has chakras. It's picking up on the frequency. Hey, y'all. How y'all been? I miss you guys so much. I've been so busy. Happy holidays. I'm not doing questions tonight. I'm telling you guys what you can expect in 2026. Hey, thank you guys. Let me say hey to everybody. Hey, Richard. Hey, Easton Pouch. Hey, Casey. Hey, Tamarlon. I hope I said that right. Or is it Tamer? Hey, I said hey to Richard. Hey, Sky Cobra. I said hey to Cassie already. Cassie. I'm not sure how to say it. All right, so what to expect in 2026. And I've been randomly doing a British accent, so if it pops out during the reading, you guys, it's meant. Okay? I don't know what else to say. It won't leave me alone. It just keeps coming back and back. All right, so this is what the title is today. The universe is focusing, connecting with us. I'm about to go get the incense. And I probably won't be looking at the comments as much tonight because I don't want it to throw off my channel. All right, so let me go get the incense to set the intention. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm back. And thank you, Rat the Great. All right. So we're gonna light some dragon's blood incense. One of my favorites. Hey, Rat the Great, thank you. We got our chicken foot for protection. You can see it in the other video, but you can't see it in this one. Is it even gonna stay back there? No. All right, where's my lighter? Let me get my lighter. Sorry, you guys. We're gonna get into the energy and see what do we need to know about 2026. I'm excited. Hey, 8414. Thank you so much, Rat the Great. Look at my cool lighter, you guys. So cool. It lights up. Isn't that the best? Right? All right, so I'm being called to work with the number 5. 5, literally. Literally. That's what I feel like I would want it too. Literally. They had so many colors. It was so cute. All right, so we're going to work with the number 5. 5 could be significant. All right. But change. Okay, so this could be a big year of change for a lot of people. I'm going to pick 5 different decks, and we're going to get into it. All right. Let me put my incense right here. Okay. Take a sip of my drink. And let's jump right in. All right, so I'm being called to this one. This one. This one. This could be somebody's villain year, right? This could be somebody's villain year. This is somebody's year where they finally tell people no. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna put a little bit of tarot to clarify the oracle messages, right? So we're gonna go into career and money oracle deck. We're gonna go into the wisdom of the oracle divination cards. We're gonna go into villain tarot deck because it's somebody's villain year. It's somebody's villain year, literally. Okay. Period. Pockets. And then we're gonna go into the angel numbers. The angel number deck. And then the mind into oracle cards. So I know y'all up wrapping y'all gifts or whatever anyway, so let's just tune right in, okay? And I'm being guided to start with the angel number deck. All right, so let me talk to my spirits really quick. Okay, close that door, give clear and concise messages. Yes, thank you. All right, so let's get into it. Let me try to give a better view for both. All right, Spirit, give me clear and concise messages. We already know 5 came up. All right. I'm hearing Anubis. Anubis is significant, highly significant for somebody. But I also am getting this guarded energy as in like, it's something that you could be worried about being protected from or something like that. And I'm seeing Death Valley, California on the TV. So like somebody could be worried about dying or worried about some type of death spell, or worried about something sent their way. Or if that is something that shows up in 2026, you need to know that you're literally guarded. All right? You're literally guarded. All right? This could also be Archangel Michael, but I was heavily picking up on Anubis as well. All right? One love could be significant. I'm hearing that song. One love. Let's get together and be right. That could be significant for somebody. All right, or Jamaica. All right, but let's get into these angel numbers. Spirit, give me clear and concise messages. I heard sentimental moments. All right, so somebody's gonna really be able to spend a lot of sentimental moments in 2026. Maybe last year was a year of the opposite, right? You may have had to do a lot of focusing or a lot of stressing or something like that. I'm seeing somebody like, this is like smelling the roses, enjoying life, being more present, All right, something about an island could be significant too, or traveling, water, blue waters to be specific. I heard womb awakening. Okay, so we have 0909, new beginnings, opportunity, courage, achievement, endings, new beginnings, adventure, love. Keep an eye out for an opportunity that could change everything. You are completing something significant, and it's rewarding to see yourself leveling up. It's time to close an old chapter and embrace the new adventure that's about to unfold. Now, with this being 0909, and the way it fell out is giving me the energy that is past energy. Bakersfield, California could be significant because I'm literally seeing the desert there right now. Or just the desert could be significant. Or this could be symbolic because a lot of times when we are being spiritually evolved, sometimes we will dream about being somewhere like that's deserted or being in the desert, things like that. So that could be significant for someone. But with this 9 energy is giving me the energy of this was a 9 year. We're walking into a 10 year, which is a 1 year, right? And this is that energy dissipating, and you've like, this is somebody basically at the mountaintop accomplishing some type of independence in some type of way, shape, or form. Keep in mind that these messages are general, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Keep that in mind at all times. So when I'm giving different scenarios and different ways it could play out, pick your scenario. I just see things, multiple ways. But yeah, a raven could be significant. You guys, I was at the graveyard the other day, and this hawk, red-tailed hawk, flew down and was like posing. And I'm like, yo, what? Like, the universe never ceased to amaze me. Just finished giving an offering, honoring. It's very important to honor the dead. You never, like, most of the dead is forgotten, and they don't want to be forgotten. So it's really good to give offerings, and just every time I just go, it's not always, to speak to like higher up spirits. Sometimes it's to honor those who've been forgotten and nobody thinks about, right? And it was just amazing because when I did my research on the hawk, it's something about the hawk being the middleman, right, between the spiritual and the physical. So that could be significant, but I also feel like this could have been a year of crossroads for a lot of you. And it's like, now you're walking into this energy of like all the things that you could have wanted to change, or all the changes you could have wanted to make, they're manifesting. And that was one thing about this year. I feel like, and this is going to be a drawn out video. So get your chips, get snacks, tea, whatever. Okay. But this year was very significant with that aspect of like, especially for my people who manifest. If you manifest and you've been manifesting, it's easy to manifest. The thing about manifesting is more so of maintaining that manifestation. Can you maintain it? Can you continue to do, keep this, or continue to keep this going? Like, if you ever manifest anything, you know that, right? Because life is about, everything's constantly changing. But this year, it was significant because it was like this energy of literally a lot of situations being forced into surrender, but things still manifesting and playing out. And like I told y'all, my accent's going in and out. I can't help it right now. I've been doing it too long. I've been doing it all these past days. So yeah, so that's significant. And this year is going to bring a new beginning. Because, even with 9 plus 9 equals 9, So, hey, what's up? So yeah, this year is going to literally be a year of new beginnings. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. 111. All right. Intuition. Now is the time to realize your long-held ideas. You're on the right path. This is your dreams turning into reality. Period. Clarify these messages, Spirit. Clarify these messages for overall collective. The number 13 could be significant. Look at this. 222. What did I say I've been seeing? Spirit, stop. Because like I tell y'all, it never gets old. Oh my bloody hell. It never gets old. It literally never gets old. Spirit showing up like this is insane. All the time. I've been seeing 222 all just the past couple days, but all day, literally. Literally. All right. Alignment, harmony, authenticity, relationships, growth, balance, choices, devotion, trust. I feel like this is also a year where it's like this energy of like, there's not much brain fog. It's a lot of action. It's a lot of knowing. And I also feel like a lot of you who this is resonating with, you may have had an issue with your throat chakra in the past and speaking up for what you want or how you want it, or you could have felt guilty for wanting things or asking for things. And like, that's not something that's uncommon, right? I grew up with a father that was not like, he was like a Bob the Builder type. So it's like, I had to learn how to ask, right? This is what I mean when I say that. I like to give you guys examples to give you reference to understand, but it could come different ways. But yeah, and this is the energy of you being in fully alignment and harmony. And it's like smooth sailing. You know, you should be really glad that you didn't give up. You should be really glad that you decided to keep going, because this is when the moment you win, literally. Literally, this is your moment. But if you would have given up, you wouldn't have even known it. Literally. Okay? So, yeah. Did I even read it, y'all? Hold on. Because what? I just feel like, too, it's like this. It's that energy of, y'all know in Shrek, he's walking across the tightrope. And it's like this energy of, like, not being scared anymore at the end. Realizing that the scare was an illusion that you always could have faced, right? Or I feel like somebody could have also been battling this feeling of feeling alone, like really dark. I'm seeing a lot. Like, so it's not like put it where it fits, but somebody could have been battling some really dark emotions and things like that. And it's like, literally don't even know how to stay alive. I'm proud of you, number one. I'm glad you're still here. I've been there. And it's really good when we make it out of those situations, because we realize it was never worth it, you know? How do you move forward toward your true calling? Simply follow what brings you joy. Your passion and your enthusiasm will be your guiding light. If something sparks your interest, follow it. These paths will lead you closer to discovering your life's purpose. And then I also just heard breaking generational curses of spookism. All right, so whoever I'm talking to, you could have been around people that like to practice spookism, right? Scare you about things that's like, why are you even scared of the dark? Why are you even scared of this? What makes it so bad? And it's like when you finally take the moment to see like, okay, why am I scared of this? Why am I acting like this? Why am I bloody tripping like this? And then you realize it was never that serious. It was just something that was being used as a tool to keep you and stop you from doing something else. The watchers, if you know, you know, right? Those that come and distract us that we don't see. Literally. All right. 1221. Taking initiative. Transformation. See, look, you went through this healing. Now you're in alignment. Now you're taking initiative. You feel me? Hold on, you guys. Have to block some people. Got me fucked up in the comments. Talking dumb. Literally. All right. Taking initiative, transformation, positivity, happiness, communication, messages, good flow. Excuse me, it says good news. Self-expression, high energy. A lot of you guys too, it's the energy of like, you're getting back to yourself. You're getting back to who you used to be. You getting back to who you used to be, but it's like, you're literally not who you used to be. It's like a brand new version of you. But it's like, you feel like, it's like literally going from a sunken place back to feeling like you're living again. period. All right, period. Make the most out of what you have, and it will lead her gratitude. So gratitude could have been something too that somebody needed to learn. I know I learned gratitude even harder this year. You know how you think you know something, or you know your spirit knows something, but then boom, the universe make you know it for real. Like, oh, you thought you had that? Oh, you thought you mastered that? Oh, you thought you had that down pat? Oh yeah. Okay. Well, let's see how you bloody deal with this situation. and then you see, like, okay, oh wow, thank you for revealing that to me about myself. A lot of y'all could have had those moments this year. I know I did. All right. I know I did. And I know I'm not alone. Okay. Make the most out of what you have, and it will lead you to new heights. Acknowledge your blessings and cherish your loved ones. Inspiration will guide you inspiration will guide you forward, helping you discover your path. Exciting news and positive developments are on the horizon. I swear to God, like literally, I'm feeling this feeling so heavy in my chest. And the time is 2:53, which is 55 when you put it all together. And somebody is literally to know, because somebody wants to give up. Like, I'm feeling that feeling. Like, somebody is so tired. Somebody is so over it, and they want to give up. But it's like, this is the defining moment. This is your defining moment. If you don't give up in this moment, you literally, yeah, you've been seeing manifestations, but the way it's about to happen this year, like no other. This is a very powerful year. I remember I got my natal chart read in 2019, and he was telling me as well that due to the astrology of this year, it's going to be a really good one. And I knew, I was asking back then, I'm like, I have to wait all the way till then? I'm like, seriously? I have to go through all of this? And now we here. Nigga, we made it. Literally. All right? So my nose is itching. Somebody's birthday could be the 27th, but my nose is itching. And that means the spirit is present. But I also, it's this energy of like how I told you guys I was seeing Anubis and like Archangel Michael. But it's like this energy of like, your ancestors be right here. Your ancestors be so covering you and so protecting you. It's crazy. Like, it's literally crazy. And for some of y'all be thinking y'all alone. Y'all be thinking like, damn, this is hard. And I feel like for some of you guys, you may not even say those things. Like, you may not even really acknowledge it. So somebody also needed to tap in to see how they're feeling on a more often, consistent basis. That's something I recommend to my clients. Literally, that is very important to, and me personally, I'm a Virgo. I have a tendency to overthink. I have a tendency to also just keep going, right? So that could resonate for somebody. You could have this tendency to just keep going, right? But it's very important to address the emotions and the feelings, and it's very important to address those things, because if you start building up those layers, you're going to have to break them down one day. You know, you can build layers from others, but you can't build it from yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know? So that's very important for somebody. This is maybe why too, where I was getting the sentimental moments, because you're going to be open and vulnerable without fear, because you're knowing who you really are. Me and my friend, my bestie, we're doing a channel, and it's crazy that this is coming up in the reading. The topic that we're doing tomorrow for our podcast is, I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it's basically about being in your feminine and finding that it was always softness and never trying to force it, right? Getting into the softness and letting that be your power. And that's significant. I feel like not just for feminines, for everyone, because we live in a patriarchal society. We live in a masculine society. And we know that that pendulum swing one way, it must swing the other way, right? The law of rhyme. What goes one way must come one way, right? And especially when it comes to the government. And I feel like a lot of people collectively were healing their masculine energies last year. And this is what helped them be able to integrate their healthy feminine. Not that Queen of Swords in reverse energy, but that Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups and Empress energy all the way together, right? That Empress energy, not the. It's because I'm literally seeing somebody who goes from Queen of Swords energy in reverse to this being able to open Queen of Cups energy. And that's very good, and that's very important. It's very vital, right? Because our emotions have a lot to do with how we manifest, especially our finances. All right? Okay. I told y'all this video is going to be long, okay? I'm not rushing none of these. Y'all know we're doing tea leaf readings. We're doing throwing bones. We're doing all those for the new year. So y'all get y'all popcorn and stuff because it's going down. And today is the beginning. And y'all see what time it is. Yeah. We have 0606 on the bottom of the deck. Commitment. Loyalty. What are you loyal to? What are you loyal to? I'm hearing this song, Loyalty by Kendrick. I feel like that was tested last year. Burping. Confirmation. Literally. So somebody is switching their views and switching how they feel about something that they could have been loyal to at one point in time. Okay? Or this is also giving me an energy of like, you know, like I feel like a lot of people experienced this year. I witnessed that literally this energy of going from one thing to a whole nother thing, but it fitting perfectly. Like usually somebody tries to switch up their whole move or their wave and it's just like, you can see them uncomfortable, it's not fitting. But this energy here, it's like somebody shifts a quick shift overnight and it just sticks because it's what it was meant. It's what they should have been always doing, right? This is that energy. All right. Let's get into the Mind's Info Oracle cards. Hey y'all, what's up? I'm sorry I'm not responding to the comments like that. I will go back and look at the comments though, all of them later, and we will possibly talk about it if I'm not too drained after the reading. Okay. I also feel like, what is that? Skinwalker Ranch. What the hell? Somebody can have spiritual gifts to see. All right, because my daughter brought up Skinwalker earlier. Then it's on the TV, and I never even know it was a Skinwalker show on Xfinity on regular TV. Like what? And then me and my friend was talking about the lizard people. So something is significant about that. Whoever you are, you can see past the veil. All right, whoever you are, you can literally see past the veil, see things that others don't see. 1111 could be significant, but if you are one of those, you know how hard it can be seeing things. Me and my friend was just talking about it tonight. I'm like, I love going out and things like that sometimes, but sometimes it could be difficult because when you see past the veil, you see lots of things. And, you know, so whoever you are, you can see past the veil. And it's like, sometimes it can be burdensome, but I feel like this is the year that it's fully going into balance. Something about a bridge could be significant. Then I'm hearing that movie, Bridge to Terabithia. All right. This just popped out, but Spirit said read it, but we're not going to take it in the full spread. Somebody could be releasing a love situation. This is not for everybody because I don't feel it on a collective level, but this is for somebody, okay? If it don't fit, don't try to make no problems in your situation going good. Because it's some overthinkers in here too. A peacock could be significant. Oshun could be significant. Jackson, somebody's last name could be Jackson. But don't overthink it. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But if you've been thinking about leaving something for a very long time, this is the time where it's going to be able to be released. All right? It says you're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama. And this is the first step to achieving that. All right? I'm doing what you can expect in 2026. I don't know if my titles are sticking. It didn't stick on my other channel, so I don't know. But this is what to expect in 2026. What to expect. What to expect in 2026. All right. Clear and concise messages, Spirit. Somebody could be going to Colorado or Arizona. I'm seeing Arizona specifically. We know Arizona is highly spiritual as well. This flew out. What is this? Manifest. Yes. All right. Somebody could have some powerful hands. Somebody could heal with their hands. Somebody could have had one of them grandmas that was up in the church doing all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shroom. Yeah, you're gifted. You have gifts in your hand. And you may not even know that your grandma was doing that in the church. Your great-great-grandma. All right. You're always manifesting, whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking, so you'll attract into your life exactly what you're wanting. And I feel like this is the energy too where, like I said, gratitude was significant for a lot of people this year, is what I'm picking up on. And this is why next year it's like somebody's gratitude is so solid. It's called Skinwalker Ranch. I don't know if anybody's watching that. Is anybody watching that? Significant. All right. But yeah, because you learn how to, like, somebody literally learned the art of shifting into gratitude states, right? So what I mean by that is you're experiencing a setback, you're experiencing negativity, boom. Like, this is how I like to reframe things. Or even like when I used to hate spending money. I used to be like, oh, every time I spend money, it's returned to me tenfold. I'm so grateful I have the money. I go into a literal spiral. I get it from, what's her name? What is her name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. The queen of the cartoon videos. Why I can't think of her name? Really? But the queen of the cartoon manifestation videos, and she does the loops, and she gets into the loops. Like, a lot of you guys learn how to do that this year. You learn how to go from, thank you, Supreme Clientele. You learned how to go from always expecting the negative or assuming the negative or being pessimistic to, as soon as you heard that thought, you were able to separate yourself from it and get into a gratitude loop. All right. Everybody's taking this energy different, right? Everybody's receiving this different. So remember, this could have been happening for you. This could be happening for you, or this is about to happen for you. All right. But yeah, and this is helping your manifestation majorly, right? Because you literally have learned to stay in a gratitude state, and it's shifting. You don't even know what a low vibration is anymore. What is that? What is a bloody low vibration? You don't know. Period. And there's something about this energy. Like, why am I doing the accent during the reading right now? I don't know. But Spirit said, just do it. So I did it, even though I was nervous. And it's like this energy of, like, tea party could be significant. But it's like this energy of, like, I feel like, you know, like that. It's giving a bossing up type of energy. Not saying that just because people had an accent, they're a boss. But it's something that's noticed. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. I'm not doing any questions tonight, you guys. But maybe on Christmas, I'll do something, or the day before, the night before. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all want me to do. Once I post this video, let me know in the comments what kind of, wow, this came out together again. Let me know what kind of live you want me to do. And whatever the request is, then I'll do it the most. Whatever the most request is, I'll do that. So it could either be like any donation, pull a card, blah, blah, blah. But nothing is free. So remember that. So somebody definitely is leaving a love situation because it came out again. All right. And this is something to be expected. With 5 coming out in my mental space to start the reading off, it's like, it's going to be a lot of shifts and change that happen. Literally. A lot of shifts and change. So, yeah. And I also feel like this is giving me the energy too. Now, this is clarifying the 222 card. My nose keep itching. And you know what I realized? 1221 is also 222 when you add up the ones. Repeating numbers could be significant, or reflecting numbers could be significant because I've been seeing them crazy. But Why is my eye itching? But this is the energy where it's like, I feel like it's not just love relationships. For somebody, this is not just love relationships. This is somebody releasing being able to be manipulated with their love, right? This is the energy where you could have been, because you love somebody or because you have this, somebody could be a life path 6 as well. But because you are like a lover, you could have did a lot of things that overextended yourself and sacrificed yourself. And, you know, and it's like this energy of you're releasing that sacrificial love. Period. Period. I like that. And this is what is helping you connect with the divine better. That plane sounds really close. Literally. All right. And then we got lighten up and expand. All right. So Spirit is saying you're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Why so serious? The Joker. Somebody could love Batman. But Spirit's like, why so serious? Relax, okay? Lighten up. And it's going to leave room for you to expand. All right? Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on earth. But you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's so important that you do so. Confirmation, confirmation, ding, ding, ding. In other words, what did we just say? Figure out how to go into a gratitude state when you're in a lower state. This lightening up energy, what you've been doing or learning how to do or about to, is helping you to expand, right? And this is helping everything to expand. A lot of you guys' aura could be expanding as well. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. Literally. Okay? Literally. What's on the bottom of the deck? And some type of new love. And this is different for everybody. Put it where it fits. Put it where it fits. And I have to keep saying it because some of y'all are literal, and I have to, Spirit is saying to decipher, because this is also a yearly reading, right? So somebody's going to embark on a new love situation. Somebody's in a new love situation, and somebody's starting a new love cycle. Use your intuition and discernment to know where it's at for you. This is going to be protected. This is protected, literally. All right. You don't have to be here. You don't have to be here. So yeah, and you're safe to create. Somebody will also be birthing this year. Why does my nose keep itching? Goodness. And I feel like with this create here, this love situation is making you feel safe. Like this new beginning or this new love situation or however is making you feel safe. Hey, when I post a video, put your thing in the comments. I got you. But yeah, I would love to support this. You should support as well. But yeah, so this is allowing somebody to create here, and it's protected now. I also feel like it's like somebody could have been experiencing a lot of mental attacks, and that is over this year. You may notice it's very faint, but not as frequent, and it won't affect you like it did in the past. This is a beautiful energy. And it's also this energy of like, have y'all ever been in that energy where you're not drained, you're not tired, but you're not overly excited either. You're just at peace. You're just there, you know, just flowing. This is the energy I feel with this reading. It's like, I don't feel tired. I don't feel exhausted. I don't feel super excited. You see, I'm even speaking in a very, because this is like sustainable. This This is not something to really get excited about because it's going to last a long time. You know, you get really excited when something's good and it's hits and da-da-da. Like a, you know, a big O. But this is not just a big O. This is a big O for life. Continuous. Literally. If y'all know what I mean. And it's like you could have been having a lot of, you know, random little wins, things like that. But this is like you're stepping fully into a winning season. I like that. I like that for you. You deserve it. You literally deserve it. All right. Let's get into this career and money oracle deck because it's looking like it's going to be a really good year for you. All right. The number 33 could be significant, or 66. And it's that stone, I'm seeing it. I think it's called euconite or but it's like burgundy brown, like this tan, it's burgundy color. I think it's euconite or oh my god, I can't think of the name right now. I'm going to have to try to find it. If I remember, let me put it on the boards. Look for the crystal because it's medicine. I'm literally seeing it and it's shining. I think this is how you spell it, but I feel like I'm missing one letter. I'm missing one letter. It's UNAKITE, but I'm missing one letter. I'm missing something in there. I'm gonna look it up for you guys though. Don't judge me. Am I the only one who smells the markers? Am I the only one? Am I the drama? Some of you guys, you had a am I the drama like Cardi B. As in like, oh, this is gonna be one of your years where it's like, am I the drama? That villain year where it's like, I don't care if I'm the drama or not. I'm happy. As long as I'm happy, that's all that matters. Something about calendar, planner. I feel like somebody's really going to be not going to have no choice but to check the calendar because they're going to be booked and busy. All right? Literally. Go. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Period. Clock it. I'm claiming it. Solid finances. You're going to be able to be investing, but I also get this energy of you may have some investors that want to invest in you. Integrity, deep values, banking, and another like ritual I like to do to bring more money is open a new bank account, new money, you know, a good one. But you don't know, I teach about that stuff on my other channel, but that's something I like to do to bring fresh energy to increase my finances. It works, I'm telling you guys. Especially if you put money in there that you put on your altar or you did certain things with it or whatever, you set the intention. All right, this is long-term position and satisfying work. This is what's coming to you in 2026. Are you ready? You struck and go. You struck gold. Am I saying it right? Good night. I will post it. So if you want to watch it later, it will be posted. Oh yeah, it's not going anywhere. And you guys too, keep in mind that you can book your own yearly reading. I will be doing another one with the cards month by month basis, but that's how it comes, so you guys can see how it comes when you get it personal. But yes, so oh my god, the card disappeared on me. No, where'd it go? I'm back. Chess, money strategy, wise, spending, long game. The military could be significant. You could be stepping into a leadership position and thinking it through. And it's like I said, this is on top of the card we were talking about. You're not allowing love or your love for people to manipulate you anymore. Literally. Somebody's birthday could be March 16th or the 7th or the 6th. But this is literally this same energy. You're being more strategic. This is helping you to win this year. All right? Some of you guys, you could have been moving just out of love. You needed a balance, right? You have to use your discernment. Okay. Somebody could have been overextending themselves, and now they're realizing they have to move strategically to make sure that they are successful and choose them first. Period. Yes. Oh my God. Period. Tree. Period. Are you ready? Are you bloody ready? Literally. Financial growth coming to fruition, abundance. Outdoor jobs could be significant. Family, business, stability. This is your year where everything becomes stable in a way it's never been before. And then on the bottom of the deck we have book. This is also giving Akashic records. This is giving divine knowledge. This is giving you've been here before. You're remembering, literally, like I said. And a lot of you guys, you've lived many lifetimes here because you see, like, the type of gifts that you have, you don't just get from, you know, existing a couple times. The things that you can see, the things that you'll witness of, and the things that you remember. Because a lot of you guys, too, you don't realize that you remember certain things from what you see in others, and that is something that makes you feel anxiety or makes you feel these certain things. And you may not even know why you feel it, but it's because you remember 4444 on the other clock. You remember. You've been here before. Okay? And with this book here, it could be some contracts that you're signing, but you're also learning as you go. So don't be afraid to do something new. Even, like, I'm hearing you're overqualified. Some of you guys like, I'm not qualified to do that. I never went to school to do that. I don't know. You're overqualified. You're overqualified. You need to stand on that. You need to stand on that and act like you know it. Right? Go looking for opportunities and expect nothing but that, knowing that you're going to find what you're looking for. You seek and you shall find. Right? Literally. Writing is significant. Taking a class, education and law. And this is the first reading where I've sat and wrote something on the board, right? I've been knew that. I've been knew that when you write things down, it sync with the universe. I've been knew all that. But this is the first time that I've done the reading. I'm writing something on the board. Writing is significant. Some of you guys, I said that planner energy, the calendar, is things that you need to write down to make sure that it happens. If you don't plan for it, it doesn't happen. Literally. 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 And then we have business contract documents, gift of money under that. Now with this seal, I also feel like this energy of you could also be separating from something that you thought you were going to be with long term this year, right? Signed and sealed and delivered, right? Something that you could have been thinking that you was going to do forever. And that's something like we were speaking about earlier, where it's like you could be totally walking away from something that you was fully dedicated to, but when you walk away from it, it's like everything just seems to click, right? That's how you know it was meant. That's how you know you was intuitively guided. Why do I keep burping? Excuse me. All right, let's get into our our fourth deck, Wisdom of the Oracle. All right. I don't know if you guys can hear my kids. Excuse them. We're excited. We've been wrapping gifts and things. All right. So, let's go ahead and get some messages from this deck right here. We're going to pull 3 cards. All right. Let's see. What else do we need to know when it comes to 2026? What else, Spirit? What else do we need to know when it comes to 2026? And you guys, you could be needing to update your phone, update your something with electronics. Updating it could be significant. Period. I just seen the 444 message. And then is that Jamaica, Chino, Grizzy? Period. I'm sorry if it's not. My brain is literally not working right now. Literally. This is literally straight channel because my brain is not working. Clarify these messages, Spirit. not for you. Number 6. So we're going to get into the book, but something could be not for you here. And I feel like, yeah, this is significant. 4 minutes on my TV trying to do this download. So this is highly significant. Some of you guys, you could have a really loyal heart. You could really be loyal to a fault. Some of you guys, and I'm getting emotional. Oh my God, I don't want to cry tonight. Don't want to cry tonight. Some of you guys, you really, like, you've overextended yourself. And you know, when you overextend yourself, like, first of all, I'm sending you an energetic hug. Number 1, for whoever you are. Whoever you are, I'm sending an energetic hug. Because I feel like it was not easy getting this lesson of stop overextending yourself. Like, you really had to learn that the hard way. It's making me super emotional. All right? So whatever experiences you could have went through, I just want you to know that you're not alone. And literally, it was for this moment, right? You have a loyal heart, but something was not for you. So no matter how loyal you would have been to it, it wasn't for you. Whether this is a situation, a person, a job, it wasn't for you. And I also feel like you were putting pearls upon swan with this situation that didn't deserve you. Okay? Somebody could be 35 or between 27 and 38 or 37 specifically too. Yes. So, yeah, we're going to keep going. We're going to read the book on it and see as well. Let me see. What else, spirits? I need 2 more. Period, Jimmy. This might sound like I have attitude. Good. Orphans. 77 could be significant. Orphans. Like I said, somebody could have been feeling really alone. Somebody could be a Pisces or a Aries. Don't have to be though. You know, Pisces is that depth, so Neptune energy could be significant. Somebody could have just been deep in their Neptune and focusing on, you know, things that was really putting them in a dark place. And that Neptune energy could be dark sometimes. Can't be afraid. So I watched that movie. Sidebar. I watched that movie, Lady in the Yard. And I feel like this is like, and not to be so literal, you know, I have a big imagination. So use your imagination with me when I say this. But I felt like the depiction of the lady in the yard was literally, she was avoiding opening up her heart chakra and being open and basically trying to grieve, but in the anger phase. But it was creating something. Because me personally, I've named the pessimistic version in me, right? So it was creating something within her, which literally turned into a form entity that was outside of her because she kept trying to avoid her emotions, right? And it was her shadow because it was operating in the shadow. So a lot of you guys too, it's like, that's a very dramatized example, but things could have been appearing in your life. And it's really not even dramatized, because if you really understand how the universe works, we don't see, we project. If you really understand that all realities are existing at once, if you really understand that nothing is happening by mistake, it's all happening by design, then you really can understand how, yeah, you may not manifest someone in your literal yard, but you could literally manifest someone in your existence that is just the version of you that you refuse to see or accept or love. You feel me? Literally. All right. So orphans is that one. We're gonna get into the next one. This is a bloody good reading tonight. I'm excited for 2026. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to lie. Somebody could be learning new languages in 2026. But I'm excited, especially where this energy is coming out. We're going to see what happens. We're going to do some water scrying, throwing bones, and things like that. Let's see. Yes. So look at this. This is beautiful. I really love how they played it out with this deck. How Spirit played it out with this deck. This says, come to the edge. And it's like, after all of this, after you being like going through all of this, it's like you're finally going to be feeling free again and in this full card energy and willing to open up and take a risk and not feel like this risk is the end of the world, not feel like you know it's going to work out negative for you. It's going to work out positive. My ear is ringing. Oh my God. My ear is ringing. Literally. And like, my ear has been ringing so loud for the past 2 days to the point where usually my ear rings, it's like, okay, I can just keep functioning. I can keep listening to people. But it's been ringing so hard that like it will just like almost like blur my vision that it's ringing that hard. And I've ate everything. So that's significant too. Somebody could be developing that clear. But it's also this energy of like, I just felt like spirit kept trying to get my attention with something personal. So that could be significant, right? Where you have these moments of like intense, like it was really given, that's a Raven moment. And I'm like, what the hell is really going on? But I just know that we also, our superpowers, our spiritual superpowers are getting higher, the solar flares. And as the solar flares and our vibration lifts on the planet, our gifts are lifting. So, yeah. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Treasure Island. The sea could be significant. Highly significant. Some of you guys could have mermaid energy, but what did I say in the bloody beginning? What did I say in the bloody beginning? Somebody needs to take a trip to the islands or to the water. Did I not say that? I did. I did. Intuitively. So we're going to go ahead and get into this book and see what it has for us and how it breaks it down. We have 369 right here as well, along with 5. All right. So let's go from beginning to end. And my foot is randomly itching in a spot that it never really itches. It's on the right foot, on the top. Never really itches there ever. It's really weird. I don't know. Not for you. Number 6. All right. Let's look at, I'm going to give you guys the imagery. And I'm going to go back and forth because we're on 2 streams. All right. So, essential message. A clear knowing that something is being denied you. A clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. There are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sealed... What? Why is that like a whole other word? And it feels like you're watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now, that indeed your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have much clearer idea of what it is that is your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy in its own way. Trust this. I'm going to pause right here because it's also the energy where somebody may get caught up in what they have to release and they're going to miss this blessing. Know that you can't miss what's for you. What you want, you won't have to fight for. And what's not meant will fall away. And what is meant, you will not have to fight for. You will not have to beg. You will not have to chase. It will be, right? Where are we? You can strategize. That word strategy again, strategize, significant, right? Somebody's coming about them emotions and learn how to use that critical thinking and that strategy, all right? 48 laws of power could be significant. You can strategize and protect and synthesize, and excuse me, I was going to say synthesize, but it says, and systemize and invest all your time and energy. But sometimes your best laid plans seem to go away in the spite of it all. Keep in mind that no effort is wasted. Fall fast and learn from defeat. Don't be scared to take a L. A L is just getting you closer to your win. And it's about the experience, about the journey. I've been listening to a lot of Nipsey when I go to the gym. And I've started going to the gym. Been going for about a month now. Yay me. You know, I was doing my weight loss journey, but it was all outside. So now I'm actually in the physical gym. I'm proud of myself. Period. But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Nipsey. He really just, I love how he breaks down really enjoying the journey. And like, you know, if you ever listen to any of his inspirational speeches, it's like, he really has a way with words. So that makes it be significant for somebody, or California or Los Angeles. All right. Fall fast and learn from defeat, and then keep going. You will eventually succeed, although perhaps not at this game, not at this time. Know when to fold your cards. All right. And I feel like this is past energy, but like I said, put it where it fits, because I can't say for everyone. Because I feel like this is past energy, and this is what taught you to have that gratitude. 333 on the time. Excuse me. So yeah, let's look at orphan. And somebody could have literally been an orphan in their past life, and this is why they can have certain fears and different things like that they don't understand, or where they came from, or know why they feel certain anxieties and things like that. Okay, it's coming from your past life. A sense of loss, a identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. This is giving me the energy where a lot of you guys, you are different, and you're different for a reason. You're different not to fit in, but you're different to set a standard, a new one. And you can't do that fitting in. So this could have been a year of solitude for you. This could have been a year of learning how to be alone, learning how to literally be successful and functional alone. And this is like giving me an energy of like a year of separation from a lot of things. All right. And now it's like everything's about to open back up for you, you know? And it's like, now you just must apply the things that you've gained. And a lot of this wisdom is things that's not even be able to put into words. It's more of what you felt, or intensity of feeling. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. What are we? We were all meant to have connections with other people within our family, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of something rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. Is it necessary? Is it necessary? And then if it is there balance? Because a person like me, I have to have my alone time. I literally do. Like, I couldn't deal without it. I literally couldn't deal if I didn't have my alone time. Literally, you know? But I was raised around a lot of siblings and things, and I wouldn't know that if I didn't take the time to get alone, to realize that I liked it there. Right? Okay. So this is some of you guys significant. It is the issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Some of you guys had to see what that was. What are my core truths? What are my values? Is this something somebody told me, or is it something that I really believe in? Is this something I'm blindly believing in, or is this something that I've just been doing for so long that I've just been doing it? You know what I'm saying? You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the needs for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like minds and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you, and it's time to move on. And I must say that I've always been the popular loner, especially in school. But like when it comes to doing social things, like I told you guys, I have social anxiety and things like that. And a lot of people don't even know this about me. You would think that when you talk to them, they would be like, oh, she's the most ambitious person I know. But I have extreme social anxiety. And literally, it's very imperative to realize too, it's like sometimes we have social anxiety, or we have certain anxieties or stresses and worries about fitting in, when it's like it's so not worth it. You know what I mean? It's so not worth it in certain situations. It's more so of shifting that perspective of, are they gonna like me too? Am I gonna like someone in here? Is someone gonna be worthy of my energy? Are they worthy of me? Right? The flip-flop needs to happen, because when you are in the other way, right, and you're not in the flop, when you're in the flip and not the flop, you know what I mean by that is when you're trying to think about how they're gonna feel instead of declaring and willing the energy on how you're going to feel, to see if what you're going to decide. It's a difference. See, before you were out of alignment, pushing yourself in a position, making yourself be small, it was never going to work. But when you finally stand up and put your big shoes on, your big girl shoes, or your big boy shoes on, it's going to work perfectly this year, literally. All right. Where we at? Where we at? This card reminds you that you can't be all things to all people. A lot of people letting go of what? People pleasing, self-sacrificing, doing things for people out of just because you love them. But would they do the same for you? But when you fell on your ass, was they there? And this was something too, I feel like a major lesson in this type of situation is, it's like, it's not that you hate the ones that's not there. You really appreciate the ones that are, but you also understand your role in people's lives, and you don't overextend yourself anymore. It's no hate. It's just alignment. It's just you getting in alignment, right? And knowing your worthiness and your value is much more. I love this for you. This is going to be a great year, literally. All right. And you're healing something, because this is like a past life energy. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys, you really don't have any reason to feel these feelings, and people don't even see it in you. Like I was saying with me, using me as an example, that's significant. People don't even see it in you. You can say you have social anxiety. People are like, really? When? How? How? I'm trying to be like you. And you'll be like, how? How? Yeah, it's something that you didn't even admit, but you just felt, which you knew. That's how you know it's not yours. A lot of you guys, you're the chosen one that comes in the room, and your aura is felt before you even, you could be looking like trash and you still get so many looks and stares, because your aura, you're of a higher vibration, literally. All right. So this card reminds you that you can't be all things to all people. You are not going to be popular with everyone, and that has to be okay with you. So be clear about your mindset. I'm saying mindset, but it says be clear about your mission. But some of you guys, you need to be clear about your mindset. But like I said earlier, I was picking up on the energy where you guys could have been facing a lot of spiritual attacks mentally. That energy is dissipating. It's not going to affect you on the same level. Yeah, they may be going harder, but you won't be affected on the same level. Your brands, your works persona, be very clear about that. And your contribution to the world. I'm literally seeing Michael Jackson. Okay. As these moments be, and Man in the Mirror, I'm hearing that. As these must be based on what you authentically have to offer. Not something you think will sell or you perceive they may want. You will attract abundance by being completely yourself. Stay in your own lane. That's where you will shine and where you'll experience prosperity. And this is what you realized this past year. You've realized that through pain, through hurt, through being left alone, through the pain I was feeling in the beginning, that deep emotional pain I was feeling, you literally have learned this lesson. And I love that for you. And now you're stepping in this energy of being able to come back to the edge, being able to come back to society, to be able to step out again and take a risk. Number 36, even the number jump, you went from 5'6" to, hold on. I got to singing, I got to hum because it be like so strong sometimes it hurt my head. Okay. All right, it's supposed to be thanking me. Literally. All right, so even in the numbers, you went from 5'6" to all the way to 36. This is a big jump, right? This is a big evolution that's happening for you at this time. And I have to pee, you guys. So after this card, I'm going to have to take a break before we get into this next 2 decks. Oh my God. I bet you they might take it down. It's like as soon as you start talking about it, it becomes emergency. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to go pee and be right back. I'm back. I'm back, you guys. Thank you for your patience. Thank you so much. I'm kind of getting cold. I'm going to the bathroom. So, put my jackets on. Oh my God, it's a penny in my shoe. What the hell? That's good luck. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. It's a whole penny in my shoe. Look at that. Don't judge my Crocs. They got makeup on it. I do my makeup in my Crocs. It's a penny in there. How did they get there? All right. Number 36. All right, we got come to the edge. Courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. Facing the unknown. And it's like the way that the energy just merges in perfect order. It's like literally one thing literally comes before the next. This is major. Okay. Courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, accepting risk. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now. If you want to progress, it's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel exhilaration as Good Rising, to feel exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. So this could be, we kept talking about strategy, right? Turning that heart down a little bit, but this could be you and not listening to your heart as in your emotions, but listening to your heart, your spirit. Y'all know we talk a lot about that on the other channel. the difference between all that, right? And y'all know, I know I might lose some people with this one because a lot of people don't understand where he come from. But like 607 Unc, when he talks about love and like how you can be manipulated with it, right? And how it's used. And it's literally like that energy. It's like you're learning that in a capacity and learning how to healthily integrate the deep love that you do have for the people that you love. Okay. That's good. I'm happy for you. That's really, really good. You are called to express, and I'm affirming and claiming this energy as well, right? You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. Period. If ever there was a time for you to take a leap of faith into the unknown, it is now. This is the perfect moment to take a big risk. The unknown is the only choice now. And if you come to the edge, you will discover treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Now, y'all notice that the card that's on the bottom of the deck, Treasure Island. You're going to get the treasure. It's on the bottom of the deck. You're going to get it. So it's the question of now, it's like Spirit's like, okay, now that you know you're going to get the treasure this year, what's you going to do with that energy? Now that you know that the treasure is guaranteed, are you going to enjoy the journey or what? Literally. If ever there was a time for you to take a leap of faith into the unknown, it is now. This is the perfect moment to take a big risk. The unknown is the only choice now. And you come to the edge. And if you come to the edge, you will discover the treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Allow your courage to lead you in spite of your fears. You don't need to know the exact form of what you're going for. The essence is much more powerful, and Spirit has a way of delivering an even better vacation. Excuse me, vacation. That's not what it says. Somebody's going on vacation. How am I seeing that? I just seen 88. All right. How did I see that? What? Where are we? Allow your courage to lead you in spite of your fears. You don't need to know the exact form of what you're going for. The essence is much more powerful, and Spirit has a way of delivering an even better version of prosperity than you could imagine. Take that step. The results will be amazing. Take the leap. Are you going to take the leap? That's what Spirit's saying. 2026, are you going to take the leap? Isn't the Fool card, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the Fool card like that first card in the deck, right? Isn't it? Not the first card, but it's like a new beginning. It's like 1. I don't know the number. I think the number is like 1. I may be wrong. Who knows? But this is a new beginning. And we're moving into a year of 10, which is 1. New beginning. All right. Are you going to take the leap? Are you going to take the leap? Hey, Fimola. I'm sorry if I don't know how to say it. So let's look at the treasure card now. Because are you going to take the leap into the treasure? And if you don't know, Treasure Island, look at this. Now, if we go back to the beginning of the reading, oh, all the cards fell out my hand. Oh, isn't that amazing? Bloody hell. What the fuck? So all the cards fell out my hand. But anyway, literally, what did we say in the beginning? I said somebody needs to go to an island. Somebody needs to go to a beach. I'm specifically seeing blue water in my eyes. Somebody literally, now I heard womb awakening. All right, so that's very significant. Somebody going to touch some type of blue water is going to bring awakenings, literally. All right, and if you know anything about the water, oh my God, as soon as I said that, it seemed like the room shifted like this. Like, you know how you be on something flat and then it'll move on around from the bottom? Weird. Weird. I ain't gonna lie. So, I'm gonna say this before I'm gonna say what I was gonna say before I get caught up in what I was about to say. But because this has been crazy, it's been bugging me out. My dream world been crazy, and I want to talk about it a little bit because somebody else may be experiencing some intense things, and it's like leaping over into my regular life, and I'm like getting it's I'm not gonna say I'm getting confused, but it's getting to be a lot. But so if anybody knows about the water, if you know about the water, the ocean, that's where the knowledge is, right? That's where the wisdom is. That's where, even in spirituality, a lot of the divine, that's where the divine knowledge is. So it's like you guys are getting to a point of literal, this ethereal, deep, intuitive wisdom type of energy. And it's really remembering, because whoever you are, you've been here many lifetimes doing many different things. Something about Tennessee can be significant as well, but you're remembering who you are, but these different places that you're going to are activating you. And I feel like even different oceans, start to do the research on where you're at. Start to do the research and see. Like, it's something I really get interested into, especially after the situation I told you guys about that happened when I was living on Camp Creek in Atlanta, Georgia. And I learned that Camp Creek was Warlands, which I didn't know before, prior to living there. But I kept hearing this lady weeping, and y'all know I'm a medium as well. So I'm seeing this lady weeping in this old dress, and I'm like, what's good? Like, what's up with her? Why is she sad? And why is it being shown to me? Because ever since a child, I've seen things. But when things are being specifically shown to you, you must pose the question of like, why is it being shown to me? All right. So I said all that to say, you know, some of you guys will discover some of the gifts that you have through different situations that may present itself. So stay curious, not fearful. Energies feed off fear. Curiosity did not kill the cat. Curiosity will bring you enlightenment, and kill fear. Literally, knowledge kills fear. But what I was going to say before I wanted to get that off my chest, I knew I was going to forget. So that's another thing. So like, especially like on the what's it called? The solstice. Like, my dreams were so intense, and I don't know if I'm the only one who experiences this, but like sometimes like, and not in a like, because some people like, oh yeah, I experienced that, but like it's in an extreme way of like almost to the point where I was about to have an anxiety attack, because I'm like, this feels so real. And then when the worlds cross and the realities cross, and then you're like I'm on my phone here, but everything that's around me is still like, you know, so that could be significant. I don't even want to go into depth of it because it's like, it's just too much to sit and explain. But some of you guys could be experiencing that, where it's like, that's when I experience stuff like that, I'm literally jumping timelines. I'm literally shifting my realities quickly. And it's like, it's almost like it doesn't have enough time to catch up or something. So I notice it in my conscious mind. I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope it does. Thank you, Larry. But yeah, like, so basically, like, my belief is that when we go to sleep, we live a life as well. And sometimes, and it's not the only life we live, number one. We live many realities, multiple realities existing at once. But I just feel like sometimes those lines can get crossed. Like, because think about it. Some people never remember their dreams. So the lines probably never get crossed for them. But me personally, I remember my dreams often. And like, my dreams, almost sometimes I can confuse them with real life because they feel so insanely real. And I'm almost like, did I do that in real life or fake life? Like, I don't know. And it's like, what's really fake and what's really real? Is this real or is this fake? Or is that real and this is fake? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But yeah, I don't want to talk in a loop. So let's look at the Treasure Island card. Do you look at it already? Cause look, did we look at it already? Literally. You guys, what? Let me see. No, we didn't. but that's how I have you feeling. Treasure Island, the law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition. The results of positive thinking made manifest. Abundance appearing as if from nowhere. Financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. You've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map of the buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to lighten your way now. As you enter this truly prosperous phase, where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. All right. Oh, thank you guys. Literally, are you ready? 2025 is going to be abundant. 2026 is going to be very abundant for you. Literally. At this time, you can be confident that success is yours. It's your birthright. Your ideas are all hitting the mark. And you're in true manifestation period, when you will see evidence of the seeds of prosperity you planted in the past. The appearance of this card in a reading indicates that your dreams and aspirations align with concrete signs of prosperity in the world of form, which means that, yeah, in the 3D, not just in the magical world. You're not just manifesting on the spiritual no more. You're about to see a lot of things step up into fruition in your life, and majorly, not just one thing here, one thing there. You know, it's shifting. This is a very auspicious and fortunate time for business. Creative projects will flourish as inspiration strikes. Share your wealth with others too. Generosity and gratitude should lead you now. What did we speak about earlier? Gratitude was one of the major lessons of last year. We learned how to turn any type of lower vibration, any type of lower nature, into a higher vibration of gratitude. Period. All right, let's get to our next deck, you guys. I have to look up this crystal for you guys. Let's see what crystal that is. All right, so we're gonna be using this Villains Disney Tarot. Love this. Excuse me. I love this deck. All right. Some of y'all about to be in y'all villain era. Some of y'all learning how to say no. Oh my God. Oh. Goodness, that was a big old hiccup. All right. I love this deck. It's like purple. Thank you, Lord Calvin, excuse me. Thank you, Lord Calvin. All right, Spirit, give me clear and concise messages for my collective. Can you clarify these messages, what they can expect in 2026? What they can expect in 2026? what they can expect in 2026. Okay. What can they expect in 2026, Spirit? The 14th or the 15th could be significant. Ooh, we got Ace of Swords. I love that. Ooh, they popping out. I like how this deck is doing us. Ooh, with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, somebody's standing on business. Somebody's standing on business. And they mean that. All right? I really like this energy. Because it's not disrespectful. It's not forceful. It's not prideful. It's not arrogant. It's focused. It's determined. It's disciplined. And that bothers people for some reason, right? But real not recognize real. You know what I'm saying? Real recognizes real. So if somebody's not recognizing, you know what that means. They're not in alignment with you. And I feel like this is also a year of like, I'm not talking, I'm not trying to figure out. This is what Spirit's saying to me. Because I believe we're still, this is so opposite of who I am. But I tried to be. And I'm claiming it. But it's this energy. I'm not talking about it. I'm not discussing it. It just is. Because this is what I'm doing. Like this is a very dedicated energy. I don't know who you are. But baby, whoever tries to interfere with what you got going on or distract or whatever, I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them. This is like you could have been once upon a time putting all your energy into others. That's a wrap. That is a wrap. Somebody has realized their true purpose. Look, get a 3 of coins came out in reverse. For some of you guys, too, it's like you could have been putting all your energy into working together with other people. Yeah, you're no longer doing that. You're no longer doing that. Period. You're no longer doing that. And what does that bring? This is the 10 of coins. The 10 of pentacles. I just got lightheaded. I literally just got like super lightheaded. Like I was on a boat and somebody just said shh, shh. So because you're not working with others no more and you're becoming successful at it, that's that mental attack energy that we was picking up on. And like what I want people to realize is like people be thinking that when I say mental attacks, they be like, oh, somebody's sitting here literally like, all right, I'm gonna focus these negative thoughts to so-and-so. Like, yeah, they could be doing that, but like, let's be fucking for real. Let's be bloody for real. Let's be for real. Most people, all they gotta do is chit chat and get in a group and they start talking and gossiping like most people do. I know people that wake up on the phone gossiping. And the energy's built from that. Right? So a lot of you guys, it's like you moving past that. And when you move past that, all of a sudden you don't want to work with these other energies or you're releasing them. And boom, you get 10 of Pentacles. And this all came from you realizing and having this clarity moment. Realizing your truth. Libra season could have been significant. This is the energy of a very assured, like that Libra energy that's very sure. And anybody who knows a Libra, they're not very sure. But this energy where somebody could have weighed the pros and cons. You could have weighed the pros and cons. You could have thought about a lot of different angles. And you're like, yeah, no, I choose to separate myself. I choose to pull myself out of a 3 of Pentacles situation here, become a 1 of a Pentacle. Become an Ace of Pentacles, a 1 of Pentacles. And I just build. And boom, now you have the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody could have been looking at you like, what you thought you was building? A lot of people could have been looking at 88 again. Somebody's born 1988. I was about to say 1998. Or 1977 or 74. Between 74 and 77. But it's like this energy of like, yeah, it's like somebody just knew you was not going to be successful. And ooh, is the egg and the cake about to be in this person's face. This could be multiple different people. And what's this? Yeah, and with the 7 of Wands right here, with this card, it's giving me like somebody could have been trying to do like some type of magic. Because in reverse, it's like it didn't work. They were trying to take some type of action, do some type of magic. So I said that somebody could just been gossiping, but somebody could have really been up in there throwing something in the cauldron. Putting a little 1, 2, 1, 2 together. Somebody could have been hitting you with that craziness. Right? This could be somebody who's Christian, but they're not really Christian. They don't believe nothing that's in that Bible. Somebody could have been calling you a devil worshiper or whatever. I don't know. This may be for somebody very specific because I'm getting this message very clear. And somebody needs to know very clearly that the person pointing the finger at you got 3 more pointing back at them. And I want to know how they feel about it. This is spirit talking. Somebody literally tried to pass judgment on you. And now they about to be looking very stupid. Because they was so sure about the shit that they was talking. What is this? I don't even know. Clarify these messages, spirit. Because what? Where did that even come from? You done overcame a lot of fuck shit. Literally. This could be those emotions that was here earlier are arising, but now it's at the point where it's like you don't even have any more tears. You've leveled up. You've built a bridge and moved around the situation because you understand. And somebody could have literally been attacking your finances. Queen of Coins, Death card. It's like this could be somebody who likes to wear blue, or maybe they're like have mermaid energy but in a lower nature, water energy in a lower nature, or they abuse divination. This is so specific, so it really may not be for a lot of people. Put it where it fits, please. But yeah, somebody was really upset that you was making some type of money. What is this, spirits? Clarify this. Death card with the Queen of Coins. This could also be a resentful ex for my masculines. Somebody says mother and boss in the comments. Hey, this definitely could be a mother figure. Because this is the energy of like, what is this person's problem? You wouldn't even think that they would be in this energy, but they're heavily in this energy. What is this, spirit? What's the outcome? What's the outcome? The outcome is you getting a new opportunity. Literally. Literally. And then this treasure chest here is like, the outcome is you getting everything you desire. Literally. And it's also this energy with this Queen of Wands here. It's like, I feel like the Queen of Wands energy is you. You don't have to be a queen, right? You just be in this very, like, you could have a high attraction energy. A lot of people could really be attracted to you. And this could also be what builds this hate or this jealousy. But it's like, people didn't realize that you have balance. It's like, you're not just one way. You know what I'm saying? You know, you have light and dark energy. And these people, I feel like, and this is something that you may not even be aware of, but like, so many people could have been haunted in their dreams and all type of stuff. Like, what, spirit? Oh my God. What the bloody hell? I'm about to clarify my other tarot deck, and then we're gonna close out. We're gonna get an overall message from my other deck, and we're gonna close out after we go a little bit deeper on the tarot. So clarify this Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. I feel like for somebody too, it's like it was so imperative for you to figure this out, because this was literally what was blocking your abundance and finances. You could have been wanting to help, or like we said earlier, it's like this overextending of your love to someone who really didn't deserve it. And this could be a feminine energy or somebody who had toxic femininity within them. Okay. Hey, Lisa. Clarify the spirits. So see, what this is somebody could have really doubted you because you could have been someone who avoided conflict. You really wasn't into that. This could be people that like chaos, right? This could be people who like chaos. And you could have been somebody who really wasn't into conflict. You could come off scattered to others, really not, but it could look like that to others. You could have no problem with agreeing to disagree, or you could come off passive. But it's just that you're in this you're an empress, right? You very much know how to receive. Put it where it fits, though, for my masculines. This is the energy of, like, to put it in perspective with no gender, it's the energy of, like, you know that person that they just get blessed and just things just happen to work out for them. They go places, everything just aligns for them. Why is that? Because that person is walking an upstanding journey, right? They good within themselves, but the next person, it doesn't happen for them. Why is that? Because they have other things going on, other blockages, other things that's interfering with their auric field, whatever, their attraction. All right? So, literally, somebody could have been judging you because you weren't into that conflict. And it's also this energy of, like, I feel like somebody could have thought you was disorganized or whatever, but it's like you were just experiencing obstacles to your long-term goals. These long-term goals are about to manifest now. But somebody judged you in the moment of, I heard somebody judged you in your moment of creation. So literally, while you are being created and cultivated, right, in the hands of the creator, the beloved, the behold, it's like this person sitting here judging you. Like, oh, they ain't finna, man, they not about to do that. They talk about they gonna do what? Psh, they not spiritual for real. They not really like that. They don't know that. It will shock you, the things that you hear people say behind your back. Literally. They just knew you wasn't gonna be shit. And now it's like they're looking really dumb. They're about to look really, the eggs about to be in their face. And some of them gonna try to kiss your ass. Some of them could already be trying to kiss your ass because they already see. Yeah. I really doubted the wrong one. Somebody's birthday could be April 14th. I really doubted the wrong one. This is that energy. Hey, Isabella. This is that energy. Literally. Why they thought you wasn't gonna be it? Why did they think that you wasn't gonna be it? No, I think the better question is, why did they think that they would even know who was gonna be it and who wasn't? Why did they think they knew that? Who are they? Who are they? This is giving, like, new soul energy. This is a new soul lesson. Not to say anything's better than the other because people get sensitive. But literally, this is somebody who literally is like, this is new soul lesson shit. That's like, you don't even take time to deal with stuff like this. Like what I'm seeing right here, you're an empress. Somebody's confusing you having discernment and wisdom for you being naive, for you being passive, for you being scary, afraid, fearful. It was never none of that. You more so fear what you might do to them. So you just be trying to keep it cool. You so much fear what your spirit guides might do to them. You be like, dang, every time somebody do me wrong, I know I be scared for somebody to do me wrong. I really be scared for somebody to do me wrong. Do y'all know that feeling? Like, do y'all know that feeling? My spirit guys don't play about me. God don't play about me. Goddess don't play about me. And I really fear for people to do me wrong. This person should have been fearful to do you wrong, whoever this is. This may be for one person. This is so specific, but somebody, they judged the wrong one. Anyway, all right, let's keep clarifying. Let's keep going. This one's still right up. Yeah, they judged the wrong one. Because somebody thought 8 of Cups, you walked away. You was working together. You was trying to make things work with someone, and this could have been literally in a business stance. Baby, they thought that you wasn't afraid to walk away. Oh yeah, you did that. Somebody could have thought that 88 could be significant. That came up earlier. 3 of Pentacles is in reverse in this deck too. This just came off here upright. The 3 of Pentacles is in reverse in this deck as well. You are no longer working with someone. You are no longer, and this is finances, something you're not sharing it. Or for my masculines, maybe you was taking care of a feminine, or you was the type to take care of your mother and your sisters and people, everybody, all the females in the family, or whatever this is. And it's like, now you stand up for yourself. Oh no. Oh no, how dare you? How dare you stand up for yourself? How dare you see through our bullshit? Because Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. How dare you have clarity? I thought you loved us. I thought you cared. It's going to be the people. They're going to try to play that game on you. I thought you loved me. I thought you cared. I thought you loved me too. But what happened to that shit when I needed it? That's what you gonna say in your head. Like, you're like, thought I loved you. Shit, I thought you loved me too. What the fuck happened? I mean, what? Vice versa. Literally. Vice versa. Happy holidays, Eric. Yeah, but they quickly realized that you ain't have no problem moving around. You ain't have no problem. Really? I wish they had 7-Eleven in Atlanta. Literally. Oh, I love when people literally think they're so smart. Don't even know the flavor of the Kool-Aid. Clarify these messages. Somebody about to have a rude awakening when you step into this new season. Baby. Baby. Literally. Yeah, because clarify this though real quick. Some of y'all, even this energy had you second guessing yourself. You like, damn, am I gonna make it? Is my dreams gonna come true? They bless y'all and they are already coming. They're forming. Literally. Yeah. So, this is the energy where, especially with the Knight of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups here in reverse, the 6 of Pentacles. Number one, somebody didn't realize that your spirit team, your spirit guides were always there, always working, right? Because that energy of when things balance out for you, that's that 6 of Pentacles energy with your spirit team. When things happen to balance out for you, when things happen to work for you and it doesn't for others, that's literally spiritual assistance coming through for you in that time. With the Knight of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups in reverse, it's like this energy where somebody could have tried to trap you and keep you trapped with the emotion, or you may notice that people will really try to manipulate your emotions this next year. But because you built the immunity to it, you've learned a lesson. It's like somebody could heavily be born in April, because I keep seeing the calendar on 4 in April and stuff. But so yeah. Or that could be a significant time, because I'm seeing the 20th and through the 14th through the 20th. All right. But yeah, it's like, and somebody didn't realize that this whole time you were very methodical. You were very patient. You were very precise. You were laying down the blueprint, laying down the, laying down the setup. And now the house is being built, and now they see the house almost done. They're like, damn, I didn't know it was about to be all that. I didn't know that the collective was going to do all that, though. Nah, they can't do all that. I want to look at this card meaning really quick, and then we're going to get into the last oracle. And this is going to be the tarot reading on what does 2026 have in store for you. All right. So let's look up this one card. I want to see what it means in this deck. See the depiction. And we're going to pull another oracle and get out of here. You're so welcome. Yeah, so when they came for you and they attacked you, this is what you're getting. It says, this represents happiness, stability of home, professionally, and within your treasure chest. Things are coming together nicely. Focus on building solid foundations that will set you up for long-term success. That's what your focus is, and that's what all it needs to be. Like I said earlier, anything that is not necessary will fall away. What is meant, you will not have to fight for. All right? It was just 5 ones on the clock. It's already yours. It's your birthright. Okay? And you're unlocking all of this. Yeah, and I feel like with the 2 of coins too, with that coming out together when they did, this is speaking about balance. You could have fully learned how to balance your work and your business. Or, you know, your work, your work in your business. Your work in your personal life, excuse me. Some of you guys, you could be balancing the books for your business, or you starting a business. But, yeah, learning how to balance the mundane and the spiritual, literally. All right, let's go to our last oracle before we shut it down. I missed you guys so much, so I had to come back with something really, really good for you guys. And y'all knew it was overdue. We've been talking about this since October. I don't know if I told y'all though. I think I did. But my spirit guys had placed it on my spirit to do this reading around the time of the solstice and not in October. And I said, okay. I want to pull from the Oracle of Isis. It's my new deck I showed you guys last time. Hey, Isabella. Was you on my other one? I might be tripping. All right, Spirit, give me clear and concise messages. Clarify these messages. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, hey, I knew it. Y'all, don't be talking about me up close now. I've had a long day. All right. Look at that. The card that ends up being on top of the deck is Life Restored, literally. Oh, my other channel. But I could be tripping. It I think it was another Isabella over there, or I could be mixing them up. But Life Restored. Priestess of the Phoenix, right? Phoenix rising from the ashes. Rising out of the fire. It's like now you've went through the fire, you can live again. All right, let's see, Spirit, clarify these messages for 2026. What can they expect? What can my collective expect for 2026? About that time to lay it down. See, y'all be focused on the wrong thing. Y'all don't even know where I'm at. How you know this is my spot? Y'all worry about the wrong stuff. Focus. That's why y'all so damn distracted by that. That's why you ain't successful yet. That's why you ain't made it yet, because you worry about the wrong shit. Worry about the right thing. This is a reading. This is what we came here for, a reading. I ain't asked for your advice. The hell? People just be, sometimes people need to know. Like, don't nobody want no free, some of y'all gonna be telling people this too in 2026. I didn't ask for your criticism. I don't want no free, I didn't ask for that. You can keep that to yourself. I didn't ask what you think about this environment over here, what you need, what I need over here. No, I didn't ask. I don't give a fuck, okay? Some of y'all gonna be on that energy like, I didn't ask. I don't even know what, I didn't ask you, so why you saying something? I didn't ask what y'all thought I needed over here. This is the energy some of y'all gonna be in next year. Because I'm trying to tell you, Goddess of 10,000 names, you've been here. 10,000 times over, you've been here. You've been here. Plenty of times, you've been here. Goddess of 10,000 names. This ain't your first rodeo, baby. Some people, this their first couple rodeos. You've been here 10,000 times. 10,000 times? 10,000 times? Blessed, highly favored, and amazing. How have you been? 10,000 times. Literally. A lot of you guys, you signed up to be here. Literally. The dark mysteries. Enter the chamber of the dark goddess. And this is very fitting to the energy we're shifting to, right? Because the dark feminine energy is not afraid for you to think it has an attitude. It just authentically shows up as itself, right? It's not afraid if it's going to hurt your feelings. It has to make sure that it's protected. And not in this, but in life, right? Metaphors. We're going to look at the book of these, but this is really good. This is really good. Isis, all set. And that rising sun. See? This energy came up when we first pulled it. This is that energy of that true, divine, healed, masculine energy is rising. And all of that toxic masculinity is falling away. Okay? Oh, my bloody hell. I just had a thought. What a download. Spirit, cut it out. Where are we? What do we have? Oh, do these have numbers? They don't. All right, let me find it. And then it says under here, Goddess of 10,000 names, Isis, endless emancipations of the priestess, right? All you guys are priestess, high priest energy, Hierophant energy. Oh yeah, it's in alphabetical order. Forgot. This is like my second time using it. Look at that. The flower of life could be significant as well. Let me show you guys. The flower of life could be significant. Some of you guys may need to just meditate on the flower of life symbol. I'm trying to get it clear for y'all over here. It's not really in the ring light though right there. Okay. All right. Goddess of 10,000 names. Isis. Endless emancipations of the priestess. Isis with many names, forms, associations, and expressions is referred to as the Goddess of 10,000 names. A name holds power. It defines and energizes or limits. The names, faces, and roles that you play are just one part of your being, yet you exist beyond them, beyond initiates. Oh, excuse me. Yet you exist beyond them, beloved initiates, as a vast being. You are correctly realizing, why the fuck I can't read tonight? You are currently realizing that you are not limited, but by previous identities you held. Instead, you are becoming more of your whole self. So the writing is so small. I need to put it more in the light. I don't have that other phone. Enjoy the uncovering of even more of you. Just like the Lady Isis, you are a multifaceted, multidimensional being. It is most helpful at this phase in your path that you learn not to be attached to roles or identities that may have once held great importance. Confirmation, ding, ding, ding. Did we? Yo. Oh my God, people are funny as shit. I'm sorry, I can't. Nigga gonna say this is demonic. Like, shut the fuck. Like, bro, we gonna address these comments tomorrow. We're gonna address these comments tomorrow. Do you know what a demon is? You're so smart. So smart. And then break it down from there. I have a breakdown on my channel on demon and things like that. Because I love when people be uneducated about things that they just be using words. But this is confirmation. Ding, ding, ding. We've been saying this whole reading that you've been living many lifetimes. But we also have a saying that one day and very soon, or this year very soon, you're going to shift. You're going to stop doing something or doing something new. And it's just going to click. Why is that? Because do you hear this? You've been here many times. You did many things. So don't hold on tightly to any identity because you're way much more than that. And sometimes it's hard to constantly outgrow the spaces and environments that you're in, but didn't say it was going to be easy, but it's just how it is, right? That's just how we roll. I'm hearing that song. You know what it is? What it is, Sierra? How we roll. So it's telling me to read this again. Spirit's telling me to read this again. Enjoy the uncovering of even more of you. All right. It does not mean that you must cease to relate to that name or role. More that you are you're realizing it is only a part of you. And there is even more of you wishing to express itself now. The roles you are needing to move beyond might be mother, executive, healer, good person, strong person, always in control, daughter, teacher or guru, grandmother, and so on. There is nothing wrong with these roles, and you may still express part of your vast self through such roles. But you are at a significant point in your inner development where you are learning that these are not who you are, but simply expressions of the eternal, endless self, uncontainable by any human description. Do y'all hear me though? You're literally, let's talk about it. You cannot be expressed, right, by any type of human expression because you're much more than that. It's really deep. It's really deep to really ponder on. Let's read that sentence again. Where does it start? There is nothing wrong with these roles, and you still may express part of your vast self through such roles. But you are at a significant point in your inner development where you are learning that they are not who you are, but simply expressions of the eternal, endless self, uncontainable by any human description. That is letting you know that you are much more than this body. I talk about this so heavily. I've been talking about this for years so heavily on YouTube. And it's something that I believe in wholeheartedly. And it's something that will shut their matrix down as well, is that when we realize that we are way more than this. Which is why, it's another reason why I don't hold into detachment to judgments. When I have my clients projected on me, I have people on here projected on me or whatever. I don't hold anything to that because I know who I am on a spiritual level. I don't care what it looked like. I know who I am on a spiritual level. This is a lot of you guys. You're really realizing, and Spirit is really putting in your face who you are on a spiritual level. You weigh much more than this. You weigh much more than that body, that name, that bloodline. That bloodline. You're more than that. Okay? I don't want to get preachy, but baby. Hey, some of y'all came from whole star systems and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. You don't even know it. Literally came from whole different star systems and you don't even know it. All right, focus. Let me read. It can be tricky to avoid getting stuck in roles that others prescribe for you or expect of you. And yet, your self-definition will become wider and your experience of yourself will be more real and fulfilling if you are open to discovering more of you beyond the person you have considered yourself to be up until now. For this to happen, you must be willing to allow the many and varied faces of your being, your 10,000 names, to begin to emerge in your awareness, to realize that you are more than you currently imagine yourself to be. This opens up tremendous freedom of choice and possibility in life. This can both be exhilarating and terrifying. Trust that the self is, in essence, divine love. And there is a great joy in its unfoldment. Enjoying the journey, like we were speaking about. I bet somebody gonna learn their lesson in a minute. This can be both exhilarating and terrifying. Trust that that self is, in essence, divine love, and there is great joy in its unfoldment. Even if there are challenges to let go of fears that have held us trapped in certain roles and identities at times, the call to let go of old identity is very strong, leading you to this oracle at this time, when a new, more whole, fulfilling, and truthful sense of identity awaits you. Any fear or struggle that you go through to allow this to happen, beloved, will be spiritually repaid to you, multiplied in so many ways. There is nothing to lose except old limitations. This is powerful. And so much wonder and joy to be gained. This oracle also indicates, and I can't even lie, like this deck has a presence about it. Like if you know, you know. You feel me? It has a presence about it. Like when I open this deck and it's 4441, dang, it's already 4 o'clock in the morning. Damn. Y'all got me on here for a long time. It's almost 5. I'm gonna have to go work out. But yeah, like this is a powerful, this is a really powerful deck. And this information is really powerful. So yeah, if you feel it, you know, let me know down in the comments. I know some of y'all feel it. This oracle also indicates that there is a spiritual name waiting for you on the inner planes. Remember we were speaking about how I was going in and out of the dreams and different planes of existence. This is some of you guys. If you've been experiencing that, your realities, and you just feel like what the hell? Like, why my realities blending or things mixing? Or somebody could be seeing 1212. Like, what's going on? Like, why is my realities mixing? Or it's like I'm dreaming, but I don't know if it's a dream or if it's happening in real life. Because you jump in timelines real fast. You shift the realities really quick. You be in the astro realm at night in the astro school and whatnot. Some of y'all, especially some of y'all that take naps during the day, you be up in the astro realm learning stuff. You be in spiritual schools. You ain't even know it. The name may come from various spiritual traditions as a name of a deity or sacred mantra. Some of y'all be feeling like certain entities and deities and things like that. It's because they walk with you. Or, are you the reincarnation? Who's to say? Who really knows? Who really bloody knows? Who knows? Some of y'all, you ain't feeling the energy for no reason. Hello? Like, for real. Like, for real, though. Seriously, like, really? Do we really think we're feeling certain things for no reason? Do you really think that you think you're great, or you think you've been here before for no reason? You think you really, like, you really buying into that program where you think you're crazy? Nah, you're not crazy. So yeah, traditions as a name of a deity or a sacred mantra, or it could be an actual name that you can sound out and use in meditation or sacred temple activities with spiritual groups. Some of y'all may go on a retreat this year. Literally take some type of spiritual retreat. That name may also simply be a note. Hey, Jason. Hey, Stansley. That name may simply be a note, an inner awareness of a sound. It can be sourced by going into your heart, almost felt more than heard or spoken. Now, this is significant for somebody. So I was talking to, I removed the wrong comment. Damn, my bad. Jason, I didn't mean to hide your comments. I'm sorry. How do I undo it? Oops. See that the other person? Oh, here we go. I can fix it. Somebody fucking it up for everybody else. Let me see which is what. Oh yeah, there go Jason. I ain't mean to remove yours, Jason. I think I undid it. All right. Sorry, Jason, if I ruined it for tonight. Yeah. This spiritual name is coming to you to help you deepen your connection with yourself. Like any other identity, it's just a representation for a time. This is why Spirit also said earlier, don't get too attached to anything. You do not need to pack up your old life in search of an entirely new one unless your heart deeply guides you with peace and neutralness, that this is what is needed for your spiritual growth. More often than not, what this spiritual name offers you is a chance to begin to loosen your grip on your old identity, not throw it away completely, and sense yourself in a more expanded light. Whether you consciously and easily receive your spiritual name in meditation or dream state, or through a healing or conversation with another initiate, or whether it remains a mystery, trust that it is in your heart calling you to recognize more of your true self. If you already have a spiritual name, this oracle is guidance to not become too attached to that identity either. Names are ways of knowing a being, but they are not the being. This can be hard for us to take in on this can be hard for us to take on board. In a culture that loves to label and therefore understand everything, for the initiate, however, accepting mystery is a part of the spiritual journey into the divine self. If you have felt constrained by a role, name, or identity and are wishing for assistance in growing beyond it, or if you have sensed a new role or identity calling you into greater expression and would love some divine help in that growth, this oracle indicates the help you need is already with you, urging your growth from within. Period. Now, I'm going to give you guys this incantation because somebody may want it. All right, and we live on Divine Golden Master and Divine Golden Intuitions. So what's up? It says, Om Isis, Om Maha, Isis, Isis of 10,000 names, Isis of 10,000 nominations, excuse me. Om Isis, Om Maha, Isis, Isis of endless emanation, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm bloody tired. I live my true self in all its glory. I now release outdated story. I let go of who I used to be. I let go of my history. I step forward into a new me, blossoming beyond identity. I receive the name of myself, now born. I now let go of all that is outworn. Om Isis, Om Maha, Isis, Isis of 10,000 names and more. Om Isis, Maha, Isis. Bless me with self-knowledge pure. Period. All right, let's look at the other one. I feel like that's definitely the overall message though, because it heavily resonated. Let's look into the dark mysteries. We're not going to read through all of them unless y'all specifically requested, those who join. If you want me to read the whole thing for the dark mysteries and the rising sun, let me know as I'm reading it if you want to hear more or no. But if you guys want to hear the whole thing of those, let me know. I'll probably just read what sticks out most to me. All right, so for the first one, we have the dark mysteries. And this came out with 10,000 names. All right, so let's look at the dark mysteries. It says, enter the chamber of the dark goddess. The dark goddess calls you to her inner chamber where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for a deeper initiation is here. A lot of you guys, you are going... Oh my God. Hold on, I'm laughing. Oh my God, y'all. They come with the comments. Oh my God. All right? A lot of you guys, this is Spirit saying, like, y'all see these people? They in the comments talking about repent. Are you going to keep listening to their bullshit? Or are you going to stand up for what you know is true? Or are you going to fold because the Jesus worshipers told you you need to repent. What you gonna do? It's not even that funny, but like it's bloody funny because it's just so funny to me. Like people really like have no life. They come up on people live talking about repentance or that. Like, get a life. Like what the fuck? Get a literal life. Get a life. Get a literal life. All right. When the dark goddess calls you, it is a life-changing experience. It is not always easy, but the rewards for those brave enough to answer her call and enter her inner chamber are tremendous indeed. The rewards are a life lived more fearlessly, the gift of loving and being just who you are in truth, without having to impress or bow to another out of fear or rejection. It is a more open and expansive way to live, and it attracts the bounty of the Dark Mother. Her gifts of love, opportunity, peace, and prosperity, well-being, and wisdom. It takes a strong soul to go through this test and into the liberation it delivers. But you are ready, dear initiate of the light. And this is what Spirit's saying to y'all too. It's like, if you thinking that all these people about to have your back and you about to, oh my God, I have so much support. What's in the dark? You don't see much, do you? It's dark. But guess what? You're supported by the divine. So whoever you are, number 23 could be significant, but for whoever you are, especially the number 23 also speaks about spiritual comfort, right? Like you having spiritual assistance. You may be facing a lot of battles on the outside, but it's like, just like people that come, like, it's just like that. Like, it's, please, like, please. And like some of them you don't even have to address, but it's like a lot of you guys, a lot of things are going to be coming to the forefront for you to speak your truth. Like your throat chakra could have been activated past 2 years heavily. Not for you to just stay on the sidelines, for you to speak your truth. All right? Where are we? It is a more open and expansive way to live, and it attracts the bounty of the Dark Mother. Her gifts of love, oh, we read that part. The Dark Goddess calls you to initiation when you have been working on your own shadow. What was we speaking about too? This is crazy how the readings just be coming all together like that. So I may actually do a review on the movie The Lady in the Yard. But it's like for a lot of you guys, you could have manifested the lady in the yard as your own shadow because you were avoiding it. Then you had to face it. You faced it. You conquered it now. Now you could just be your authentic self. Period. The Dark Goddess calls you to initiation. When you have been working on your own shadow, bringing your whole self to light. During such times, we often need help, as shadow work can be uncomfortable, painful, or just quite difficult to undertake, as we are working with unconscious material. Trying to bring it into the light of our consciousness, our conscious awareness. Working with the shadow, the parts of us that we have deemed unlovable. Or, ooh, and this is so crazy. I'm going to make sure to pin that podcast that me and my bestie are doing tomorrow because, like, it's kind of in alignment with this. And we were kind of talking about, well, y'all go tune into that. It's going to be posted tomorrow. And I'm going to put it in the description box of this video. But yeah, the Dark Goddess will call you when your own shadow needs healing and integration. When something within is holding you back, when instead, if acknowledged and brought into the light of awareness, it could actually help you move forward. Some of y'all hiding y'all gifts and y'all putting y'all gifts to the side because you fearful of how this one gonna look, or this one gonna call you a devil worshiper, or this one gonna tell you to repent, or this one gonna do this, or this one gonna talk about this, or this one gonna say this. But Spirit's like, But this your gift. But this is your gift, though. So are you going to continue to allow someone else to suppress your gift because you don't like what they have to say? Let's be for real, right? You got to be authentically you, no matter who or what how they feel about it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Olatunji G. Williams. I didn't want to say your name wrong, but I appreciate you so much. That's one of my favorite compliments. Thank you. It says litters. But yeah, this is all aligning. This is all aligning. Some of you guys, you was trying to play it safe. Safe. Thank you. Why that song come in my head? Yeah, it's like, you know, somebody said thoughts on Palestine. I will give you the topic for us to talk about tomorrow. I appreciate when y'all give me topics because I'm not that much in the mainstream, because I do, you know, readings, things like that. I can't be too far in the mainstream, but let's talk about it. Put y'all stuff in the comments. Y'all know I always will screenshot it. We'll bring it up later. All right, let me get through this. But this is crazy. This is crazy because it's like, it almost like makes me like want to like cry in disbelief sometimes, even though I believe it because it's been my whole life. But it'd be like, what's your favorite team? Mine's the speech. But it'd be like the fact that spirit will go, I will go deck from deck. I will talk my clairaudient and give you guys my clairaudient. I will literally get another deck. I will reference a movie. And it's just amazing. Like, it's the flower of life, how everything literally just be so connected. It's literally amazing. Like, it's literally amazing. I can't wait to watch this rewatch. Often when we are reclaiming... Oh, wait, hold on. I think I skipped something. Often the shadow element that needs integration when the dark goddess is present is power in some form or other. It may be personal power, spiritual power, or your own relationship to power that needs to change. For you to blossom and for life and its gifts to manifest more abundantly for you. Becoming more powerful does not necessarily mean gaining more force. More often, for advanced souls, it actually means surrendering our will into alignment with greater forces of divine will, allowing us to consciously participate in the flow of life. This is why Spirit is saying, when whatever this is get released, don't be tripping and don't be hung up on it. Don't be overthinking it. When something going to be released, right? Because we know that's just how it works in the universe. We got to make space. We want something new, we got to make space for it. You want to move, you start packing the bags. You want something, you start acting like you already got it. You make that space. Allowing us to consciously participate in the flow of life. Sensing the signs and nudges that lead us towards our greatest manifestation of soul this lifetime. Often when we are reclaiming our power and defining for ourselves what it is to be powerful, we are confronted with fears of loss, failure, abandonment, and rejection. It can be painful at times, but accepting and releasing this pain brings such deep relief and happiness to the self. It is good to confront these fears with a loving and firm approach and be open to taking risk and growing anyway. This is what Isis, as the dark goddess, teaches us. Not to be afraid to go into the dark places and the difficult feelings within. They may seem ugly at first, yet if we allow ourselves to go there with some conscious awareness in place, we can realize that these parts of us just need love and acceptance. This is about to make me emotional. Because for somebody, it's like, wow, like when you love the part of yourself, everything changed. Everything changed. We need radical trust to do this inner work and take her initiation. The dark goddess will support and nurture you through her tests as she guides you to receive the gift of yourself, no longer shackled in fear and hidden away. Because that's like I tell y'all all the time, slavery ain't go nowhere, it just changed form. What do I mean by that? They don't have to put you in no cuffs and no bondage when they can bind your mind up, when they can put you in a paradigm blindness and make you exist in an environment that you feel like you'll never be better than because you haven't seen it. Why would they need to put you in physical bondage? They got you in mental bondages. Not you per se, but speaking hypothetically, because I was in mental bondages and I had to break myself free of a lot of paradigm blindnesses, even especially being from up north, just different things. And it's like, I want somebody, whoever this is really resonating with, I want you to really take time to address the paradigm blindnesses that you had to break free from, the limitations that you had to break free from, the love that you showed yourself that nobody ever showed you, that you had to learn on your own, the mothering that you did to yourself that you never got from your mother, but you had to learn how to give it to yourself, the fathering that some of you have gotten from yourself that nobody ever showed you it, but you had to learn it on your own. I think somebody needs to give themselves grace. I think somebody needs to really applaud themselves. I think somebody needs to fully receive themselves. You worry about others receiving, you need to receive yourself. Because you wasn't meant to be received by these others. They're not a part of your assignment. They sold too young. They don't get it. And they might not get it ever. Okay? Thank you. That's saying how to connect with her energy. And the incantation is just something that can be repeated several times. And basically going to feel the energy in the words. God, I know some people like, what is that she's giving us? I'm giving it to you because we're walking into a new year. If this energy resonates with you, this is a reading for the year. You can take these incantations and use them when necessary. Okay. Yeah, sidebar. But yeah, so you want to feel the words as you speak, and you want to really just allow the energy to marinate. And I believe in take notes how you feel before. Before you take notes how you feel before, set the intention on paper. Write it down. Any of y'all take shrooms, psychedelics, things like that, set that intention. But anyway, back to this. But I was just saying, set that intention always. Set your intention. Then align yourself with energy. Write down how you feel before. Write down how you feel after. Close the energy. And don't forget to close the energy. All right? Unless you want to keep it open. Sublime. So the incantation for this one is Sublime Isis, dark and sweet. Through you, my hidden self I meet. I honor this self and accept. No longer do I fear, shame, or reject. You gift me with myself complete. Sublime Isis, dark and sweet. All right, and our last card on the bottom of the deck here. I have to go to the pots. So we're going to read briefly what sticks out. The rising sun, the divine solar child reborn. Look at the imagery. Some of y'all was around with the green people. Y'all know about that? What y'all know about the green people? What y'all know about that? I know all about that. And some of you guys too, it's like, because I heard somebody say, I don't know. So some of you guys, as you learn new knowledge, you'll realize that it just sticks. Why is that? Because you're remembering. Because you've been here before. You knew it. Some of you lived through it. Like, I gotta go pee. I don't have time to get into that, but Literally, I will go back to different planes of existence, and all I do is set the space, the channel, and see and be there at that time frame of existence on Earth, and it'd be like, it feels very familiar. Some of you guys may resonate with that. But we have a dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you. One of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is won through boldness, persistence. See, you're going to win. You're going to overcome this energy by standing up in this masculine energy. What's masculine is taught? To conquer the world. Feminine is taught to start a family, right? Find a husband. But what happens when that feminine is all the way balanced? And not, feminine is not limited to, I'm just using it as a metaphor. It's not limited to just feminine, because this is also masculine, to healing their feminine energy within. So this is allowing them to not have a toxic masculine energy. And they're healing their masculine energy, and now they're able to step forward, right? A lot of you guys too, you had a wounded masculine energy within you, so you were not able to. Masculine is about taking action. Some of you guys, you were too overly in your feminine. Now you're coming fully and integrating that masculine, so you can take action. You can step forward. You're not afraid to. All right. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta use it. I love you guys. Love yourself. I will see you guys in my next one. Peace. And that's what we can look forward to for 2026. Also, you guys, if you want to book a personal reading, for the personal readings, it's not going to be in this format. If you want to get the yearly reading, I will go month by month basis. I'm going to also do one of those for this channel. But we're going to go for personals month by month basis, what you can expect, and career, love, and finance for that month, and then any general messages from spirit for each month, what you can expect. And you guys will be surprised, because the way my clients was telling me last year, how many things really be adding up, and financial opportunities, you could really go ahead and take it and really line it up. I believe I have it on sale for like $90 or $80 or something like that for the yearly. And then we also have sales on our mini and full readings. But if you also want me to, y'all know I do astrology readings as well, astrology chart readings. So if you want me to line up your chart for the year with your monthly reading, we can do that as well. It's plus $100. If you want to get both, but you can just get the tarot and, you know, however, if you're into that, or this general might have been all you needed. Okay, period. So I love you guys. Love yourself. Everything you need to know will be down below in the description box. You can text 770-666-2466. Oh, thank you. And yeah, I love you guys. Somebody said, what degree thickness are my glasses? The fake ones. The fake ones. These are from Fashion Nova. They make me feel professional. Thank you guys. Love you.